You can.
Where you want me to say a poem, you're saying?
No, you tell about that. Father told you released a book also,
Yes, so
Prem Pat.
it always used to be very weird, actually. Not weird, but so what would happen always is I started writing very young, and I I would start writing a poem, and at the end of it, I would always get stuck. You know, I would never know how to end it, and that would actually happen for all my poems. So then I would just sit, and I'd be like negotiating with Guruji, saying, "Guruji, see, it's a good poem. Okay, it's a good poem. I know it's a good poem, but and you know it's a good poem, but you know, it needs an ending. Otherwise, people will not know that it is a good poem. So you need to help me out now." And then I would just sit, and I would actually like feel his presence, like I would feel his hands on my head, and then I just open my eyes and I would write, and somehow the poem would be very good. You know, but yeah, that negotiating thing I had to do for every poem. Like there was no way around it. And after that negotiation, then I would get this poem, and then I then we made it into a CD called Prem Patra, which is like a compilation of CDs from like a story of how a person you know is looking for something and then finds a guru, kind of, with commentary in the middle, in between.
Okay,
So
okay, super.
that was the entire thing.
And father told you operated COVID patients.
No, that is my elder sister.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So what happened
Jai
actually?
Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
See the power of your sankalpa. So what I was telling now, this daughter of mine, she the actual story is you know aura meditation. No?
Yeah, yeah.
We take the children. So I had a lot of complaints about her whenever I used to go to school. So I used to avoid parents meeting. She was like a tomboy of the class, and she used to beat the boys also. She was the boys monitor. So what happened was when I became a teacher, she was in 7th standard, so or 6th. I made her repeat all the courses with me. And one of the meditation, after aura meditation, she told me, she calls me, something is happening here. Go to see that Ambabai Devi, you know, she has like this red line had come on her head. And what happened was, after that she started writing poems. After that she started writing poems, and she said the 6 days or 7, 8 days the line remained here, and she used to get this line often for Guru, this Rudra Puja and all these things. So she was a complete blue star. So that and she knew how to catch Guruji. Once Guruji, she told Guruji, I have to say a poem to you. So Guruji said, "Do hi line bus," because it was too late, and the VM was completely packed. So I'm making her big eyes. Don't talk like this to Guruji. So she said, "No, Guruji. If I want to say, I will say the full poem." So Guruji said, "नहीं, चावल कितना पका है वो 2 दाने प्रेस करने से पता चलता है." तो she said, नहीं, मुझे कहना है तो full कहना है. And then she said the whole poem to Guruji, and Guruji said, अरे अब तो तुम बहुत अच्छा लिखने लगी हो. So she had her ways with Guruji. That was the different relationship with them. So for me, when I did the course, I didn't believe in because we had gone through another spiritual organization, and I said this will be another thing. But my teacher was very nice. He had lot of love, which was Vaidyaji. So he had lot of love for people, and he used to and we were organizer before we did the course. So he used to stay with me, and we were organizing the courses. And we don't know when we turn into teachers, and we don't know when we turn into senior teachers. But just the journey was so fast. I would like to share 1, 2, 3 experiences. One is, you know, my health problem. I got Parkinson's last 20 years. And happened was when I told Guruji, Guruji said nothing is going to happen to your brain. And anytime I cried also in front of Guruji. So then once what happened was, Guruji said nothing is going to go. When I became a part one teacher, Guruji gave me cassette to the moment what happens then. And he looked at my eyes and said, "Are you happy?" I said, "Yeah, I'm happy." And since then, I have never asked anything for to Guruji. Nothing. Because that is his blessing, happiness. So the health is independent of this. And what happened was, I was taking courses neck to neck because of my husband also giving me good support, family support was there. And I used to travel 60, 70 kilometers and come back in the night. And once Guruji was supposed to come to Goa, this is very interesting. I'm just letting you know because my right side was Parkinson's, left side leg operated thrice. For first operation was wrong. So but I never asked Guruji anything. I said he will do the best for me. And what happened was, this is like karmas, what you say, no, you have to go through that. There was a rally organized for Guruji's program. There was one car and opposite direction, there were so many cars standing in a line. And this one was a jeep, and that jeep was the leading jeep. So I told, and the doctor was not there. My husband had gone for this Guruji's this campaigning. So जब गाड़ी उधर खड़ी थी, तो driver बैठा उधर. The driver sat and driver started the car, and the car was in reverse. So the car came back, and I ran the opposite side. The car came opposite side, and the opposite side, the whole line of cars started. And I was pressed between both the cars. And I don't know, I said just one thing, Jai Gurudev, and there was a, I think, gap created between my legs, knees, and the two cars. And the backside person was sweating. He said, "You would have died in front of my car." And there was whole people came running. They thought I am dead. And I said, "I'm nothing. Not a single drop of blood came." That is, and I told Gurudev, next day, "Gurudev, you saved my life." He smiled, he kept quiet, but now my both the knees are gone. So to tell you frankly, I had to go through it that time only. But that time he saved me. And that was a real Guru story, because I wouldn't have lived on the way it banged into my both the knees, people were surprised. Second Guru story is very beautiful. Today Guruji said, no, Katyayani, you heard, everyone heard, must be, no, Katyayani. So when the Bhakta devotee takes the name of the God, so kya hua tha ki because of Parkinson's, one doctor told me some other type of doctor, not allopathy, I'll heal you and you should stop Sudarshan Kriya. So that was very shocking for me, and I said, how it is possible? It's not possible. I am teaching here and I was taking a class somewhere 60 kilometers. It was a jungle-like place. So while going to the class, I picked up my bag, put it on this Kriya tape and everything, and I told Guruji on the who was hanging on the photo, I said, do you know there exists a person called Sanjeetha Hegde? Do you know a lady called Sanjeetha Hegde exists on this planet? You know my husband's name, you know my children's name, you know everyone's name, you don't know my name. And do you know that if she was in a better condition, she would have helped much more people and she would have done much more work. I just said that and I went for the course. And the course started, and I like the responsibility point so much that I am very passionate about responsibility, because once you take responsibility, the whole complaining, everything stops, everything. So you don't complain, no blame, no guilt, you just live in the present. So what happened was, suddenly my husband called me and Guruji call from German ashram to who was Vasanti ji, and he said गोवा के संगीता हेगड़े को टीटीसी असिस्ट करने के लिए आर्ट एक्सेलेनियस बुलाते हैं. And that phone came and I was passionately taking responsibility point, and I started crying in the class because it was so touching, you know. He taking my name was enough for me. Forget the TTC part or assisting part, but he taking my name was something so beautiful. And that also from Germany, calling the ashram, and just soon after I fought with him. So it's like he is there for us. And you know, this Guru Puja, I was so feverish every time I wanted to do Guru Puja, Guru Puja, Guru Puja, Guru Puja, and nothing was happening. And one day what happened was, he came to our clinic, inaugurated my husband's clinic, and I washed his feet, and then I said, Guruji, what punyas I have done, what life, I don't know, that we are washing your feet here. It's a small clinic, it's not a big hospital also. And it was such a touching moment, you know. And then I said, this is the greatest puja, nothing more than this, and that's it. That was my feverishness drop. And then I went for Guru Puja course. That was so beautiful. And Guruji has gifted me one more thing. I can know, like, you know, I can pick up the diamonds from the courses and I can, you know, inspire them to go on the path. So, and another thing, many houses I went wherever for the courses, like Kolhapur, for this Belgaum, whoever's house I stayed, it was they all became teachers, and they were so happy. Then whenever they meet me, and I was also feeling so happy, because being an instrument of Guruji is something great, as all of you know. So there are so many stories, and this is possible only because my family supported me very nicely. There are so many things about Guruji. I don't know, you know, what to share and what not to share. So, you know, once we had gone to ashram with two buses full of people, and we had what to give to Guruji. Okay, we said what to give. Then thought so much, and then I said, we'll take that rocking chair, you know, a wooden chair. So I said, we'll gift it to Gurudev, and we ordered a rocking chair, and then we went to the ashram. And that day Guruji was in full swing, and it came and smashed into my cheek. And everyone came running to me to eat that, and I never expected it to happen also. I eat that cake, and then Guruji sat on that chair, you know, without a asana. He said the chair went swing, ting tong, and he went away. So it was very beautiful. Guruji, and someone had brought him a pagdi of a Peshwa, you know, and that pagdi he put, and he said 2-3 times he just, and then someone told me it is in his kutir. So I felt very nice. And what else you want to know?
One very amazing Guru story is this, that you know, suddenly you calling us yesterday, and then we doing Guru Puja yesterday, we doing Guru Puja today, and that has, you know, uplifted our mood to such an extent, you know. So you are remembering us. Guru must have come to your mind and must have awakened you, and okay, your TTC made that Hegde, you just he needs your help, he needs support from you, he needs some uplifting from you. So that must have happened, and that's why you must have suddenly called me. Oh, it was a surprise to me.
Yeah, Guruji want to show that how committed you both wife and husband are. No, he want to show, I think.
Wow, wow.
In 177 days, wife and husband continuously they didn't come. Continuously. 100% Guru grace only. You wanted to show that responsibility, commitment, and everything. In spite of being so many challenges, also you are doing amazing work in Goa. Super. Because
You are doing
Guruji loves Goa.
uh,
What he is to do, these 2 years he did not come, but he used to come to Goa, and then by car we used to take him to 2 places in Karnataka, which is next to Goa. One is Mukambika, another is uh, and another temple.
okay.
So, then he used to go. One thing very amazing. He loves to take bath in the sea.
Gokarna.
Gokarna.
Gokarna, okay.
Gokarna.
So we
So
traveled with him.
traveled with him, and then I was, on the shore, and then he was amazing scene. Him playing with the ocean waves, and that time was the sun was setting, and that time that those red rays of one Gurudev dancing, like a child, how a child goes into a sea and plays with the waves, and then takes bath. Amazing.
See, there is
Amazing.
another very interesting Guru story about the cassette. There is time.
Yes, definitely, Sangeeta ji.
You can put on the buzzer because a lady once taken a mic, an art of living teacher will not leave it.
No problem. Because we are longing.
This is a very beautiful story about the cassette. Guruji had given us a cassette, and so we were taking follow-ups and all, but we didn't know how to do the count and everything, and we didn't have a place. Okay, so once what happened in my house, I was taking a follow-up, and one person came, and he said, "My hall is just lying down. You can come and take." And it was such a good offer, and then he became Guruji's flower fell from the puja. And he became the trustee and all, and he became Apex Nanu Pravas Naik. You must have met him also, Pravas Naik. So he the everything started from there, and that the cassette was lost. But somehow once we gave it to someone, and the cassette is at lost, and we didn't know what to do. And many years have passed, and that thing was eating my mind. Guruji's cassette someone has taken, some Guruji's cassette someone has taken, and we didn't know that time the importance when we had got the cassette. So that was playing on my mind. And suddenly one day one teacher comes and he says, "Your cassette is lost." I said, "No, my cassette is not lost. But lot many years back, one cassette was lost." So he said that cassette is with some teacher, and he was playing it. I said, "How come?" And he had not become a teacher. He had done just TTC. I said, "How come he got the cassette?" Go to see that the Bal Sanskar Kendra, no?
Yes.
Bal Sanskar Kendra, one boy used to come, a doctor's son. Okay, so he said that मेरे घर पे वो कैसेट है, तुम जो क्रिया करते हो वो मेरे घर पे है, मेरे पिताजी ने सुना है. So this lady asked the doctor. So the doctor said, "I found the cassette on my car in front of a hotel." Okay, so the thief must have taken the purse. The cassette he must have kept on the car, someone's car, and the thief must have gone. And the cassette the doctor brought and kept. He didn't know what was the cassette at all.
Oh.
Then the doctor did the course. Then he realized it is Sudarshan Kriya cassette. And then this is such a movie-like thing, you know, that all these things, Guruji says nothing is accidental here, everything is planned. Then I went to that teacher, that Bal Sanskar teacher told that boy, get the cassette from your father. They played the cassette, the same cassette which was lost many years back. I got it back, I sent it back to Dash. It's such a amazing, it's like a movie, no one will believe it also. So
Correct,
Guruji
correct.
has the power to get the get whatever is, you know, बिखरा हुआ है वो भी समेट लेते हैं.
Correct, correct, correct.
जैसे मन समेट लेते हैं. And one more story, okay? A very
Yeah.
nice story. My husband went for a TTC. You remember? It
Yeah.
was December 1st. My daughter Sarangetram was there, so he wanted to come back. So Bharat Bhai asked him, "You want a cassette or you want the Arangetram?" Because but then he took blessing from Guruji, and हमको लगता था कि that time that was hardly much this means Guruji was busy but not like now. So we were thinking, अरे गुरुजी के सामने किया होता तो कितना अच्छा होता, कितना अच्छा होता. The भानु दीदी को तो बुलाना चाहिए था. Something like that we felt that we had done. I had and he came home with a cassette and Arangetram हो गया, very nicely done. And उसके थोड़े दिन पहले अरुण सूरी उन्होंने बताया ना, he had told about Arun Suri. So that Arun Suri had a hotel inauguration and he wanted to keep some program. So my elder daughter, who is a dancer, whose Arangetram was there, she performed in front of Guruji.
Oh,
Okay, and we forgot completely about it. And then her Arangetram happened. He came and everything settled after many years. Okay, this is after many years. There was a volunteers meet and two girls came dressed up and they said, Gurudev, we want to perform because our Arangetram is there. So Guruji looked at them and said, Arey, Arangetram to pehla performance hai na stage par. So they said, yes. So तुम कैसे करोगे? इसका तो आरंगेत्रम मेरे सामने हुआ था. We are also messed up, you know. He is so accurate, you know, and I don't know. It was amazing. My daughter also was surprised, and it's really no words. Every छोटी इच्छाएं ऐसे पूरी करते हैं कि बड़ी इच्छा आपके ध्यान ही नहीं जाता है. And it is the small things in life which bothers us, no?
correct.
Not the big things.
See, apex body member of Goa became Chief Minister of Goa, Hegde ji.
Yes.
Yeah,
He did advanced course with me.
please share, no?
Yeah. What happened? He did the course, and that time he was the MLA. But he was so, you know, after that course, he was so charged. So I was having an advanced course, which is away from his house, which is about 50 kilometers away in my, where I stay. So he said, I will come for the advanced course. And he used to come in the early morning, 6:30, 7 o'clock, he used to reach here. Full day he used to do the advanced course, and at night he used to go. And then what happened now? On the second last day, when we have this our meditation motion,
Yeah.
So for that, what happened? That, you know, I was about to take his meditation motion, the full groups, and he got a call from the chief minister that he should come. He should come to Panjim. It is our capital of Goa. So he said, I need to go because I got a call from the chief minister. So I said, oh, okay, we'll do something tomorrow. Tomorrow he comes slightly early. And he went, and next day what happens? He came in the early morning, and first thing I did was his one person's meditation in motion I took. And then the last day of the course started. So it was on the second last day of the course. So this is what it is, this is the additional. Now,
all the ministers and all this high power, no, it is his responsibility. They do course.
They have done so many ministers, ministers, MLAs. They have done the course with us only. Gurudev, and now that's why, whenever Gurudev comes, they come to meet him. They come to meet him. They come to meet him. And, we got this added quality, or it is like a how you get a degree, no? So like otherwise normal person in a city and a doctor, who gets? But because of Gurudev, we are different. People look at us in a
And our energy is totally opposite. Okay, so it is totally opposite. Guruji ने इसको जब teacher बनाया, so he put a flower rose on my head and he said, you assist his courses, and that's what I assist his courses. And and what else?
Yes,
okay, one story I tell you. This is about a deeper. Would you like to?
Yeah. Please go ahead.
This is about the knowledge thing, which was Guruji in the Navratri. So what happened is, after becoming a teacher, I was a little bit blue star. Okay, after becoming a teacher, I did a lot of work, but every time art of living में सब लोग पूछते हैं, तुम क्या करती हो art excellent? How many courses, where you are taking, कैसा चल रहा है? Everyone is asking you the same questions. So I was feeling this is like सब्जी लेने में गए, कौन सी सब्जी ली, कितने के, the same thing what we do in samsara we are doing here also. So I was feeling, why I have become a teacher, I don't know. So there was a longing, there was a weight, and my mind was knowing that this is my path, this is my guru, but somehow that longing was there, and then I used to get a bored feeling. Okay, boring. I used to feel bored with art of living. I used to do satsang, I used to organize, I used to do everything, but that boredom was there. And every time I open the book, that knowledge sheet is to come, blessed are the people who are bored. So then one day, what, Guruji came in my dream, okay, and he showed me a thumb. And then in the thumb, there was a sandwich. You remember sandwich, na? The sandwich went into his thumb, and then he said, if you understand how the light travels in photons, you will understand the state of your mind. So it was all, I went to my physics books. So light travels in particles called photons, no? So he said, if you understand how the light travels, you will understand the state of your mind. So then I understood, what he meant a long time afterwards. And then there was in Navratri, I went to Vishalakshmi Mandap, all the teachers were dancing. Now Guruji came and asked, किसी को कुछ पूछना है? Everyone is quiet. Again he asked, किसी को कुछ पूछना है? Everyone is quiet. And I think he was feeling that this. Then he said, मुझको तुम क्या चाहती हो? तो मैं तो मिला, तो तुम सिर्फ मोक्ष चाहोगे और सर्वांग शीतलता. So someone said, Guruji, you matter. So he said, why? मुझे लेके क्या करोगे? You will desire only moksha and sarvanga shitalta. So then फिर से उन्होंने पूछा किसी को कुछ कहना है. Then I stood up and I said, Guruji, I am bored. I do everything and people are looking at me. Full pack with teachers, this, and I'm standing and I'm talking to Guruji. Guruji, I'm bored and I don't know. I feel like it is the same thing what we talk in the house. What car you brought? You are a decent teacher. You are an art excel teacher. How many courses? How many people? तो गुरुजी said, ये सब है ना, ये तुम्हारे लिए बनाया है ताकि जब तुम कुर्सी पर बैठो तुम मेरे साथ कनेक्ट हो जाओ. ये सब ऊपर का है, ये सब तुम्हारे लिए नहीं है. जब तुम कुर्सी पर बैठोगे तब यू आर connected to me. And then I felt really light and floating in the air. And then Guruji said, are you happy now? I said, yes. And Bhaiya, after that, so many teachers, DSN and advanced course teacher came and met me. We were having the same question, where we are heading. And it was amazing, amazing. That was some spiritual experience. That boredom he converted into lightness, and he told what is a teacher is the whole thing. Whatever we do is just a connection to him. When you sit there, you are connected to him. That's all.
Super.
Okay, I'll before we end, I'll tell you a poem.
Yes.
He is a very good poet. He's a singer.
Okay.
I don't label myself, but I did a poem and during teachers advanced course, Guruji had asked us to write poem. So this is a very beautiful and funny poem which everyone will like. Okay. So तेरी यादें जैसी सांसें, तेरी यादें जैसी सांसें लगातार चलती रहती. तेरी यादें जैसी सांसें लगातार चलती रहती है. सांसें थम गई तो जैसे जिंदगी ही थम गई. सच्ची बात बोलूं, तेरी यादें हैं तुमसे बेहतर. तेरी यादें हैं तुमसे बेहतर, वो मन से नहीं जाती. तेरी यादें हैं तुमसे बेहतर, वो मन से नहीं जाती. आंख बंद किए तो भी नजर आती. आंख बंद किए तो भी नजर आती. आप तो आंख बंद करवा के भाग जाते हो. आप तो आंख बंद करवा के भाग जाते हो. मानो तो दोनों सपना है. मानो तो दोनों सपना है. अब तुम ही बताओ मुझे क्या सपना और क्या सच है.
Super.
So,
Srinivasji, you are having a I took
Huh.
2 buses of people from the month of May and took them to the ashram for advanced course.
7 years.
For 7 years. Yes.
Abba. Huh.
And one year I made a sankalpa in front of Vishalshi Mundap. I'll get 100 people.
Okay.
And then the people came, 2 buses, they were taken care of, whatever, and instead the advanced course started. And I was just feeling, how many people have come? So I said, let us count how many people have come. I tell you, 98 people were there. Me and my wife, 100. Exactly 100 people.
Hegde ji, we are planning 2,000-3,000 people. For that reason only this Guru Puja, sir. You also bless. You also pray, bless.
Yes. And I am coming for the satsang, huh?
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah.
Anybody's birthday,